I'm the multifarious fisherman. This is 7 Fish, and I have a frog-related tip to make you dangerous.
What we're trying to do here is give you tips to make you dangerous.
So why do we fish the frog? Because for one, it's awfully difficult to fish in this stuff with anything else. This green filament algae, I think it's Spirogyra, is just a dense mat, and it provides shade, cools the water. It's a good thing. The fish feel protected under it. Birds can't get them and stuff, but they still got to feed. So they're eating fish and stuff under there, but only so much a guy can do in the way of emulating a fish under that, because you literally are just punching a hole and dropping something straight through it. Really is the only way to go. But the frog, you can hop and bounce and move the weeds. Bass aren't seeing your frog. They're not hitting the action of the frog. They're seeing the weeds move, and they're making a hole in the weed to get whatever made it move. The good thing is when they blow a hole, so you either got to fish super slow so they can actually find your bait and eat it, and even then they tend to miss quite a bit. Or you fish fast and make one blow up so you can come back and hit them again, because they will absolutely come back and strike a second time on frogs. They don't see it if they don't feel the hook. If they feel a hook, you're done, but if they don't feel that hook, he's going to blow it up the next time it runs through there, or the time after that. Don't be afraid to cast back with the frog. In fact, if you don't cast back, I don't know what to do with you. You're definitely not going to catch as many fish.
Hold on, let's look at that another way.
Got off. That was a decent one. I'm not super upset, but I was trying to keep from blowing other fish out of there by keeping the boat out of the weeds. We'll see. He come and hit it once. I turned on the camera and threw back, and he blew it up. And I did get him hooked, but when I was short lining him on the rod while I was paddling, he made his getaway. Got tapped again though. Trying to stay close enough to get good footage and yet be back far enough that I don't spook all the fish out. Well, there's one. The other thing about frogs is you kind of got to pick it apart. This stuff is so dense. I'm running that spinnerbait in clear water. I can cover a lot of water in a short time because those fish can see it and they will move to hit it. This frog bite is moving the weeds, but it's not moving it in a very big area. Your area of coverage is small when you're fishing a frog. Maybe 1.5 feet on each side of the frog is your area of effectiveness. So you're gonna put them frogs 3 feet apart or so, You don't want to be fishing them 6-8 feet apart because you'll miss fish in between. You gotta fish it slow, pick it apart. Now I fish it faster than a lot of guys because really I'm just trying to get them to show. Another frog tip, openings in the weeds are usually a good place to put your frog. One, because the bass can see it in that hole. But secondly, and more importantly, is the reason that hole in the weeds is there in the first place is because that may have been a spot where a bass already struck to take down a frog or something else, and his position is given away by the spot in the weed. Yeah, I just missed a fish there, but he ain't coming back because he felt that hook for sure.